Good morning. Hi. My name is Tran Fan, and I'm the Salutatorian for the class of 2021. I would like to... Thanks. I would like to welcome all of the family, faculty, and friends of East Mecklenburg's class of 2021 to our commencement ceremony. I would also like to thank everyone for taking the time out of their busy mornings, really early mornings, to celebrate this momentous occasion and achievement with us. Please remain standing for the performance of our national anthem by graduating senior Christiana Seabrooks.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning. My name is Grace Adem, and I am your senior board president. On behalf of the graduating class of 2021, I'd like to welcome the honored guests that we have join on stage with us today. We are honored to welcome Superintendent Ernest Winston, School Board Member and Chairperson at Large, Elise Deshoe, and Southwest Learning Community Superintendent, Dr. Tangela Williams. Will the honored guests please stand? Oh, okay, my bad. But it is a pleasure to have them here today. Please join me in welcoming them to our graduation ceremony. Now please join us in listening to our East Mecklenburg High School alma mater performed by graduating seniors Amaya Adams, Gloria Boykin, Jackson Elliott, Catherine Fuller, Genesis Hendricks, Audrey Knack, and Smriti Tirumalapalli.
As eagles make their flight across the blue and gold, oh, so
this morning, I also have the honor of introducing the valedictorian for the class of 2021, Sarvesh Banderu.
You may be seated. It is too early for this. All right, I have been told that I have a strict 3 minutes before Mr. Statham cuts off my mic, so I'll make this quick. First off, good morning and congratulations to you all, the East Met class of 2021. Thank you to all of the parents, every staff member, and every administrator that has helped us get through this ridiculous year. I'd also like to quickly thank CMS for organizing the live stream of this event, which makes it possible for my extended family and many of yours to watch our graduation from all around the world despite the circumstances. So, we finally made it, and here we are, sitting in this auditorium at 7:30 a.m. Whose idea was that again? I need to have a word. Anyway, we're waiting from those fateful words from Mr. Parker that will send us off into the real world. So, great. But can we take a moment to acknowledge what that senior year was? I mean, another round of applause for all of the seniors in here. It's remarkable to think that just a few months ago, we doubted we would be sitting here today having an in-person graduation ceremony. Then again, only a little over a year ago, there wasn't a doubt that we wouldn't, so I guess that doesn't mean much. Anyway, if there's one thing that's defined our high school experience, it would probably be perseverance. We're a revolutionary class, one that has faced difficulties that most seniors would never dream of. So much has changed in the 446 days since that Friday last March when we thought we were simply going on a short vacation. All of our learning shifted online. Some of us got smarter, some of us didn't. I think you guys know who you are. And we found more and more ways to get around all of those tedious IB assignments, as if they weren't hard enough already. But we're here. And as much as our senior year may have flown by, our lives are just getting started. I'm sure you all still remember at the beginning of freshman year when Mr. Parker gave a spiel about the importance of high school with the whole tape measure and all. Sure, our tape measures are a little twisted in the high school part, maybe bent and stomped on a couple of times, but we have so much to look forward to. We were determined to finish off the year strong, and every single graduate in this room now has a plan for their future which will bring the best for them, whether that may be college, a job, travel, a gap year, woohoo, or anything in between. So take some time to celebrate, cherish the memories, both good and bad, and appreciate those who have helped you along the way, because both you and they sure deserve it. And then look to the future, because whatever is coming next, I am confident that every single person in this room is prepared to face it. As for me, I'll be sitting at home chilling for the next year, contemplating my life decisions and why I decided to graduate a year early. Anyway, as Dr. Seuss once said, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you know what you know. Oh, I may have skipped a part. Let me do that again. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guy who will decide where to go. So let me leave you. Hello? Oh, okay. Nah, I'm just kidding. Thank you, and congratulations, East Met class of 2021.
Okay. Well, hello again to my fellow graduating seniors. These past 4 years have been a lot, but we finally made it to the end of this journey. To get here, we've had many ups and downs and experienced the unthinkable. But at the end of the day, we did it. I've seen the best of people as we navigated through the pandemic and proved our generation can be self-reliant, creative, and adaptable. There were moments we felt there was no end in sight, and we stayed in limbo waiting for the news on when we'd finally be able to have a regular senior year. Yet, it never came. Still, we must hold our heads high as we move on to the next phases of our lives. And my deepest hope is that the years following this momentous transition will consist of healing. Healing from the loss of our dear friend and classmate, Milton Howard. Healing from the devastating effects this pandemic has had on our community. And healing the wounds caused by the racial injustice we see manifested in the very foundations of our society. Finally, I want you to take this moment of you being here in this arena as a reminder to never sell yourself short and to make the most of uncomfortable situations. It has been an honor to be your classmate and senior class president, and I wish you all the best in whatever you choose to pursue. Also, thank you, my parents and my best friends. And then remember, Black lives still matter, and stop Asian hate. Thank you.
Good morning. You've been waiting this day, I know. Class of 2021, parents, honored guests, family of East Mecklenburg. I am honored to be here before you as principal on this special graduation day. Seniors, you've had an experience of a lifetime that will always be remembered for the rest of your life. With the school year now over, and we are, by and large, moving past the worst moments of our nation, it's a good time to take a deep breath and assess the changes that have occurred. We all probably would be dismissed if we could magically erase this whole pandemic experience. It has been the crucible of our lives for the last 15 months. And we have much to learn from and even much to gain. Each of you have elevated your awareness and maturity more than you realize. Here are some things to think about. I believe we all have learned that we now know the importance of what our parents meant when they told us to wash your hands. That has taken on a whole new meaning for all of us. Masks and sanitizers will be a part of the norm for years. I believe we've learned to not take things for granted. Many opportunities that we are given in this world are taken for granted way too much, like being more appreciative of the situations we live in, or how lucky we are. A hug, laughter, and the chatter of friends, going out to dinner, a movie, attending an athletic event, or to church, our education, going to school. Many of us have realized how much we missed those things over the past months. I believe we've learned the importance of self-care and its positive outcomes. Our social-emotional health is a vital part of our lives. COVID helped turn the focus on the small, simple pleasures that soothe and give us meaning, like the benefits of sunshine and spending time outside to boost your moods. Making time to take a walk, a run, a hike is a choice that we might think of first more than we did before. I believe we've learned that family time is important. We have found a new appreciation for our families and spending time with them. Putting down our phones and having an in-person conversation can take on a whole new meaning. Caring for each other means more now than ever. As an East Mecklenburg family, we believe in taking care of one another. Today, in honor of Milton Howard, a member of the class of 2021 family who we lost this year, on the front row, we have placed a white bow and a graduation cap and gown. His classmates and I are wearing light blue cords, his favorite color, in his honor. At this time, please bow your heads as we have a moment of silence to remember this fallen eagle. Thank you. Class of 2021, you have been through adversity, challenges, sadness, emptiness, and sacrifices. Each one of you have experienced something no other graduation class of East Mecklenburg has ever undertaken. But even after going through something we never thought possible, you all sit here today, brave and bold in your blue and gold. My hope is that all you have gone through will make you better, inside and out. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what life throws at you, you must get up and keep going and never doubt what you can do. The pandemic has taught us a lot. So as your principal, I'll leave you today asking these two questions. As you spread your wings and fly from the eagle's nest, what are you going to do with it all? And how will you make a difference? Your class banner says it best. Moving on up, making your mark, class of 2021, you've got that spark. Always keep faith over fear. Guys, you did it. You did it. God bless you, and I love you.
Greetings, class of 2021. As we honor our graduates, we are requesting that all guests be respectful of the graduates as their names are announced from the stage. We hope that you will join us in a show of respect for the right of every family to hear their graduate's name announced by holding all cheers and applause until the last graduate crosses the stage. Seniors, it is time to begin a new journey. Seniors, when your name is called, please step forward to receive your diploma.
Gillian Elizabeth Unger. Go ahead, Bradley. Okay. Bradley Michael Gross. Alex Mendoza. Herschel Eugene Kilgo II. Kason Tyrese Bland. Chloe Marissa Presley. Daryl Eugene Edward Austin Jr. Brian Giovanni Arias. Kinu Joaquin Antunes. Anthony Jamal Anderson. Eber Alexander Amaya Vasquez. Melina Amaro Torres. Maximiliano Amaro Torres. Dallas Alexander Allen. Deka Ali. Guadalupe Yareli Alanis Sanchez. Caitlin Michelle Aiken. Matthew Aram Agboglo. Anaya Larissa Adams. Joseph Mandu Abdul Wahab. Ruth Elizabeth Bott. Omea Senu Boating. Zachary Robert Blackman. Ian McDuff Dashu Beveridge. Wesley Morgan Bettis. Hayden Scott Burton. Jaden Ivy Bernstein. Cassandra Teresa Bermudez. Amelia Alice Benston. Christopher Nathaniel Bellamy. Carlos Alejandro Beloy. Joan Badap. Isabel Marie Berry Curdila. Sarvesh Bandaru. Hakeem Ulysses Bailey. McKellen Hayes Averett. Mackenzie Ray Kanzler. Jennifer Alexa Canales Castro. Isabel Marie Campbell. Ingrid Solevi Cabrera Rivas. Talia Jalisa Byers. Yahaira Bustamante. Aliyah Mahogany Bullock Debnam. Stephen Bowie. Nasia Anae Brown. Jordan Doliner Brown. Deja Nicole Brown. Gavin Aiden Broom. Kalia Lois Bronson. Gloria Claire Boykin. Megan Ann Bowen. Mohammed Anas Boonwell. Kirsten Amber Clark. Gavin Michael Siganak. Andrea Sofia Chua Guerra. Sia Darmish Choksi. Darian Vinak Chuth. Lakay Mahogany Cheston. Hannah Catherine Chavez Baird. Lauren Thomas Charnley. Sarah Elizabeth Castillo Blancarte. Layla Yvonne Casey. Michael Elijah Carter. Yahir Alexander Carranza Martinez. Nicole Abigail Carranza Aleman. Jair Nicole Carmack. Carlos Enrique Coyolotel Coy. Ram Lon Kwa. Jesus Geraldine Cruz Garcia. Matthew Pedro Cruz. Jorge Noel Crispin Jr. Lee Douglas Cosby. Cameron Cornell. Fatima Contreras Aguilar. James Patrick Compton. William Charles Collins. Victoria Vache Collier. Julian Elijah Cloud. James Daniel Click. Ella Reed Cleary. Xavier Gerald Dorn. Adeline Louise Donaldson. Ashley Melina Dodu. Kayla Nicole Dixon. Christopher Wayland Dickey. Jaden Jeremiah Dean. Dennis Santiago Diaz. Diego Agustin de la Torre. Pablo Antonio de la Torre. Kevin de la Cruz Lara. Victor Eduardo de Jesus. Naquana Elijah Davis. Kyla Alexandria Davis. Tanishka Das. Uri Ashanti Daniels. Macy Aaron Daniels. Harrison Lawrence Foster. Lucas Avery Chisholm Forsyth. Alyssa Michelle Fisher. Ariam Fesahai. Sharifa Fatal. Anya Shanice Evans. Stephanie Esteda Trujillo. Jesus Antonio Esteban. Jackson Chandler Elliott. Jordan Daniel Ellerby. Jackson Lyle Edwards. Anthony Mania Edwards. Cynthia Rayton Early. Grace Bassie Edom. Melissa Monique Jury. Tyler Cole Frankel. Raymond Robert Freeman. Ian Matthew Frisinger. Catherine Hudson Fuller. Nehemiah Donshane Funderburg. Deja Shaquay Gadsden. Dulce Maria Garcia Tura Biartes. Anthony Garcia. Emily Santa Cruz Garcia. Jordan Mikael Jensel. Mieja Alexis Gilliam. Breslin Nalith Godinez Prieto. Kevin Gomez Nava. Christopher Gono. Dariana Gonzalez Aguilar. Leonel Alexander Gonzalez Enamorado. Kendall Blair Henry. Genesis Elaine Hendricks. Sky Marie Henderson. Dorothea Melissa Haskell. Asha Michelle Harrison. Benjamin Gary Harris. Alyssa Harris. Emma Marie Harper. Jeremiah Mark Harge Navarro. Samuel Connor Hanley. William Joseph Hamby. Charlotte Gutierrez Marchan. Victor Elionilson Guevara. Ayana Nicole Green. Joshua Mosey Grant. Jordan Johansi Grant. No, guys. Liasia Lamontia Jackson. Rohan Sirium Ayer. Owen Tate Howard. Bailey Addison Howard. Carson Blanton. Essence Brianna Hollins. Destiny Kiana Hollins. Corey Nigel Hoke Jr. LaDeja Monet Hoey. Maki Samar Hinton. Olivia Maya Hilt. Jatarius Keontae Hilt Burton. Kimora Naomi Hill. Arlette Hernandez Mendoza. Cesar Antonio Hernandez Guevara. Iris Susana Hernandez. Audrey Parker Knack. Ian Donald Kerwan. Sydney Michaela Kelly. Bailey Jude. Jefferson Arodi Juarez Diaz. Riley Makija Jordan. Zachary Connor Jones. Savion Xavier Jones. Desmond Julian Jones. Basi Jones. Hope Abigail Johnson. George V. Johnson. Antoinette Hattie Mae Jeter. Maxwell David Jesse. Harmony D. Jasper. Azran Abdirahman Jama. Jonathan Thomas Long. Karan Yancey Lofton. Samuel Lipscomb. Marcus Russell Lindsay. Eric Andre Robert Lilly. Jedediah Leon. Tiana Cachet Lewis. Akira Marianne Exane Lewis. Diego Leslie Torres. Nia Ten Legrand. Emily Lara. Allison Margaret Langley. Julie Nicole Kupfer. James Leo Kozak. Emily Elizabeth Colts. Rebecca Lauren Cook. Shataya Lataya McCauley. Nyman Manut Matthew Mayhem. Mara Ann Mayu. Blessing Moy. Shuba Mater. Shreyas Mater. Shiza Masood. Joshua Macias. Noel Martinez. Erica Noemi Martinez. John Kevin Mares Alonso. Douglas Edward Malloy Jr. Elena DeWitt Luke. Khalil Alexandria Love. Tiana Chanel Neal. Fang Xiang Wang Sung. Melanie Montserrat Morales Giron. Karina Lisette Morales Cortez. Ivan Mora. Mikea Tifantasy Moore. Trinity Elizabeth Monroe, Samti W. Mombo, Saga El Said Mohammed, Henry Eliu Miranda Barrios, Courtney Dwayne Minor, Jonathan Mendez Hernandez, James Robert Meltretter, Aaron Madison McManus, Haley Paola Palma Martinez, Brian Padron, Trinity Paget, Gloria Emilia Ortiz, Karen Shuban Opela, Carlos Javier Ocasio Gijon, Udokachu Mwawa, Jared Michael Noonan, Sierra Nicole Simone Nichols, Christiana Aisha Nicholas, Tina Duet Nguyen, Rachel Nung Nguyen, Long Wong Nguyen, Davin Van Nguyen, Samuel Nett, Andrew Briggs Philippi, Nathan Fung, Tran To Fan, Jesus Jonathan Penado Sayas, Jasmine Renee Peterson, Trinity Persad, Luis Miguel Perez Mejia, Jerry Sebastian Pena, Gabriel Alexander Pena, Nathaniel Henry David Pellin, Zakia Jamira Parnell, Dan Morrow Parody, Marcus Dion Pankey, Jalen Antron Palmer Hill, Abril Rios Reyes, Brandon Russell Reyes, Stephanie Reyes Cabrera, Caleb Philip Ratelski, Trevion Travoy Reed, Lisbeth Razo Nunez, Alan Brian Ramirez Gutierrez, Alejandro Quiroga Silva, Blessed Brianna Proctor, Forrest Houghton Pritchett, Caden Riviere Pleasance, Isabel Rose Piron, Tiana Kiera Sanders, Stephanie Sanchez Velasco, Mary Elizabeth Rudd, Henry Jose Romero, Emily Romero Mesa, Aidan Javier Rodriguez, Alexa Rodriguez Amador, Nasa James Roby, Hope Denise Ann Robinson, Camille Shanae Robertson, Jeremy Rivera, Darren Martel Lindell Risper, Elizabeth Rios Beltran, Anthony Rudy Solis, Leah Diane Soles, Jonathan Emmanuel Soba, Avril Julian Snyder, Jasmine Alani Nicole Smith, Jackson Robert Smith, Imani Christina Smith, Heaven Siam, Christopher Brian Simmons, Jaden Trevon Shimbo, Ashley Servia, Christiana Ari Seabrooks, Janae Denise Scott, Layani Ariana Sardui, Enoch Koku Totu, Daniela Marlene Torres Sanchez, Andrew C. Tobin, Smurthy Tirumaladabi, Imani Elizabeth Thomas, Craig Colin Thomas, Naomi Joaquino Tewalde, Naila Bing Yaya Taylor, Bryce Allen Sykes, Mabry Southall Sumner, Henry Bickers Staff, Gabriel Bay Stanton, 7 Markel Spivey Brown, Kate Miller Spidell, Paola Jacqueline Soto Martinez, Maida Yezhevich, Victoria Brooke Veras, Maria Celeste Vega Centeno, Axel Fernando Varela Hernandez, Adiam Kibram Segai, Tahana Monique Truesdale, Gavin Christopher Trent, Max Wynn Tran, Kathleen Mai Tran, Jacob Henson Tracy, Nicholas Deanthea Williams, Mackie Eugene Williams, Ivana Dominique Williams, Deanna Williams, Allison DeAngelis Williams, Aidan Russell Williams, Kate Nicole Wilkin, Ashton Kinsey Wicks, Gabrielle Antoinette Whitaker, Tatiana Charnay Wheeler, Eleanor Reed Wells, James Carol Walston, Elizabeth Josie Waller, Gabriel Justin Wager, Lorena Princess Vincent, Perla Juana Villagomez, Howard Zhang, Alan Adalberta Zeni Diego, Kimberly Marisol Cesena Solis, James Juan Zhu, Maria Michelle Wright, Jabez Isaiah Worthington, Khadijah Elena Woods, Nate Wolf, Kaya Michelle Wilson, David Franklin Wilson. They're not supposed to. This is why I had to be faster to get everybody back in here.
All right, guys, we're all back, and I think you got your diplomas now from behind the curtain. I need to ask every senior to please stand. All right, so here we go. This is what we said we were going to do. It's been a tradition, and we got to do it. Who are we? Who are we? How you guys feel? How? What time is it? Whose time? By the authority vested in me as principal of East Mecklenburg High School and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of East Mecklenburg High School, class of 2021.